She's gonna say the thing. Say the thing.
War never changes.
What is going on YouTube 0088 here, and today we are reacting to the final episode of the Fallout TV series and reviewing the entire season. Not in an in-depth massive review, it's more of a reaction review. I'm gonna give you my thoughts and feelings on the entire series, and flipping out, for once it looks like Hollywood or television, movies, whatever you want to call it, producing something that's not entirely woke and pandery and just all around bad. This is actually a pretty damn good show. Obviously I'm 7 episodes in, about to watch the finale, and you're going to watch it with me, and we're going to talk about it as well. Yeah, some people have had their reservations on this. Some certain people online have not liked this, and it just goes to show some of the quote-unquote anti-woke crowd, or I don't even know what to call them, and the woke crowd, just horseshoe theory all over again. They have so much in common, because there's people that are still calling this woke, though I don't think this is woke at all, and I'll get into that maybe later on when I finish the episode. But anyway, let's get through it together. This show is so damn gory, man. It's crazy. I love it, just like the game.
They don't have to find out.
It's the Brotherhood. They'll find out.
I love the music in this show, man. Yeah, who did he see in there, man? I'm real curious to see that. Oh shit, we're watching Dune, eh? Oh, why that looks so funny. He has the most serious face ever. I love the power armor in this one. It looks so sick.
I will.
He does look like a Fallout character. Like, he looks like Preston Garvey to me. We've got another settlement to save. I'll mark it on your map. If Preston Garvey was a Brotherhood of Steel member rather than Minutemen. God, the music's so on point. Let's talk about that, man. I love the Brotherhood of Steel music. It's so sick. Do, 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 do. I don't know what it is. I mean, they're not... The music's low-key more epic than they are in this show, especially this character, but it just sounds so ominous, and it just sounds like... I feel like people that don't know the games would think the Brotherhood of Steel were like the big bosses of the entire like Fallout universe. They don't feel like they are. I guess they kind of are if you really think about it, but from what I know, I'm not very deep in the Fallout lore. But yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel music in this is so sick. It makes them feel so important and so ominous and so final. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, the music's just on point. And the Ghoul's music, his music was epic when he comes on. Kind of reminded me of Dune quite a bit, actually. The Dune sound, very Dune-ish, the visuals in this sometimes, like a mini version or something. Jonathan Nolan was on point with this. I know he only directed the first 3 episodes, and they were probably some of the best episodes typically. Nolan brothers, what are you going to do, eh? Anyway, let's carry on. Do, 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 do. That head, everyone been fighting for that head, man, like crazy. The entire Brotherhood's in. Is this Philly? They've just taken over Philly. Well, the Brotherhood I don't think they'd like this culty. I guess they're kind of culty in the game. That's not even the head, yeah, I forgot. The real head is with Lucy.
Wearing the knight's red.
This character. It's the token.
He's dead.
Brave man, he's had some sick character development. Her leg's still
I
fucked.
fear you lied then, just as you lie now.
Oh man, they're gonna kill him for that. No, this is Fallout, they'll kill him so quick.
I can lead you to it. Please, I know where the head
For the
is.
sake of the Brotherhood, please listen to him.
Such a display of loyalty. Don't see that much anymore.
It's that music again, on point. That music makes you want to play Fallout and join the Brotherhood of Steel and just be blazing that soundtrack. Like, as I'm just mowing down ghouls and super mutants and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, it makes you want to play Fallout. I might have to play Fallout New Vegas now. This show's got me into it. Are we coming back, Hollywood? Slowly but surely. Hiring people that actually care.
And yet power is taken, not given. The lesson you seem to have learned.
This guy always seems to talk like he's Every time Maximus seems like he's done something wrong, this guy always talks like, actually, this is the way, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be an arsehole and a prick. But I can't tell. Unpredictable. They mad at him or they proud of him?
We will start a new brotherhood with me as its head and the likes of you as its sword.
What you mean the likes of me? The heck? That, is he manipulating him or? Hey, his anime eyes. He's got the biggest eyes in the world. Like anime eyes. I couldn't believe she was English in real life. Her American accent on point. I think she's English. Damn, she found Masvidal then, or whatever her name is. What's her name? Let's call her Masvidal. Griffith Observatory. The Ghoul and Dog Meat. Kind of got lost on his story in the last episode, but mostly flashbacks about Vault-Tec and Vault-Tec secretly being behind all of this. Here we go.
What's wrong?
My Pip-Boy, it's been acting strange. The transmitter is always activated.
I promised Janie that I would teach her some roping.
Better eavesdrop on that chick, man. Better eavesdrop. Of course he gets static. There we go, final episode. Oh, NCR. Some people were pissed that the NCR looked like this now, but I haven't played New Vegas. I need to play it.
Welcome.
Moldava. I call her Masvidal, but Moldava. Strong, powerful woman that rules the most powerful faction in the wasteland, apparently. I was thinking this guy was going to be a villain, but who knows? Her dad.
Now, please, give me my dad back.
What if I tell you how I know your father? Who he really is?
Go on then. Give us some reveals.
No, don't listen to
You think your father was born in a vault? Like you?
He's really Paul Atreides, son of Duke Leto, Lisan Al-Gaib, Muad'Dib. That's great casting, by the way. Lucy looks just like him, especially if you look at what he looked like when he was younger. I can't remember the actor's name now. We just call him Paul Atreides, the original Paul Atreides. Oh, this is what he saw. What the what? This is something Elon Musk would create, some Neuralink shit.
No. Initiate Protocol 53.
Oh snap. Imagine getting killed by a little brain robot bot. What is it?
Don't you access the info tree or look at the terminal?
I don't know why it's wild, but that is what we are, isn't it? Technically. I know some spiritual people won't believe that, but that little bit of mass is all of us. You could take that out, right? And we could possibly, if you have the right technology, have experiences in another husk. All this is just a husk that our brain sits in. Our brain is us, right? Really. Unless you're spiritual, then no. It's just crazy to think about.
Our sales are fine.
Damn, he's listening to all that. Yeah, I didn't realize she was in there. She's high up, man.
What is the ultimate weapon of mass destruction?
Time.
Time is the apex predator. That is how we will win the great game of capitalism, not by outfighting it.
It's capitalism. I keep going on about it.
And you still haven't addressed the fundamental question.
I would say.
I know a lot of Fallout fans weren't happy with this whole Vault-Tec behind everything scenario. A big secret meeting like this, you'd think they turn off their Pip-Boys or whatever, just for this exact reason.
Come on, Barb. Set him straight.
When I think about the future, I think about my daughter, Janie.
Yes.
And how do we design our vault society so our children have that better future?
Is this where my dad's from?
You'll never find out. Oh, he's gonna find out.
Damn. Oh yeah, they're freezing them.
America outsourced the survival of this country to the private sector. Well-trained staff of highly supervised junior executives from Ionis in the training program because the humanity comes down to one word: management.
Oh, is that who that brain is?
And I propose we bring that same spirit of competition to our solution. We have over 100 vaults spread across America. Enough for each of you to claim several, whatever you want to do. No one needs to know.
What?
And may the best idea win.
Well, it sounds like they're playing some game with everyone.
So what's Vault 32 and 33? Just people to be controlled?
What? Oh, when you put it like that, sounds downright morally questionable. The ultimate expression of HRR&D, genetically selected to breed with my buzz to create a class of super managers.
Super managers.
Positivity. People who will inherit the Earth after we've wiped the surface clean.
Overcrowd a vault, so people have to compete to survive inside it.
Jesus. I wonder if powers that be actually talk like this.
Using a vault to develop a super mutant soldier. Using illegal...
We haven't seen the super mutants in this yet. Thought that guy would turn into one. He might still do.
It's a fun idea. Can you guarantee results?
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
Oh my god, his wife said it as well. Bro, his heart just broke right there. Damn. That's what made him it wasn't the nukes that made him the evil, the anti-hero ghoul. It was his wife saying that.
A true monopoly.
Mr. Howard.
Alright, so that's the issue. Now, I guess I've been kind of slightly spoiled on this, but I've heard a lot of reviews about this and some hints, and some people just outright said it. It's the only kind of thing I've really been spoiled on. But the whole idea of Vault-Tec being behind the whole apocalypse, basically. And I know some fans weren't happy about that. Some fans were confused about that. Like, how does that even make sense? How are you going to be a monopoly of capitalism when there's no people to buy your product? How are you making the money? And I guess they're thinking from what I can see here, a lot of people are confused about that, but from what I can see, it looks like they're trying to do some long-term shit where it's like... they want to wait for the whole surface people all the surface people, the raiders, to all just kill themselves off, or eventually they all just die, because they said their greatest apex predator is time. So after some time, then they can build back up, and everything will be all Vault-Tec. It'll be like the Vault-Tec will be like the new government, basically. That's what it looks like to me. It's a very nutty, ambitious plan. But, you know, I mean, yeah, I still kind of agree with a lot of the criticism about, like, you're not going to make money for a very long time doing that. I mean, I know people using Pip-Boys, but they're essentially using the Pip-Boys for free. They're not making no money, not for a long time. I mean, if they're going to be making bottle caps, basically. So it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. I mean, I enjoy the game version where it's like war never changes. That was the original shit, right? I know people are upset about that. It's interesting. There's very capitalism and communism stuff going on, but I guess it makes sense with the 60s-esque backdrop, capitalism versus communism and all that shit.
I'm Henry, but everyone calls me Hank.
Even though we're having that today. Ooh, that's some good CGI. That's Lisan Al-Gaib right there. That looks amazing. I wonder if they used that old footage from Dune and stuff to get this. That looks quite cool. I mean, I know we got deep fake technology that's amazing right now, but he looks like literally how he looked back in the Lisan Al-Gaib, Muad'Dib days, man. The original one.
Henry, but everyone calls me Hank.
Nice little play on the Henry Hank thing. Hank McClane.
Your father has been around for a very long time.
That's great casting as well.
That scene where you shoot Joey Toro in the face. Feo fuerte y formal.
We have friction. We have conflict. And we have war. And war, well...
War never changes. She's gonna say the thing. Say the thing.
War never changes.
To be that guy, but you think you could give me an autograph?
But the context of how the guy says it in the Fallout games, war never changes. The context is like, this is what our wars, constant warring of each other's led to, sort of thing. Like, and then war is still happening even after the thing. But she's saying in the context of, we got to do this because war never changes. Whereas the original concept was just war never changes, and this is what's led to that in the apocalypse. But she's like, war never changes, so we're going to make the apocalypse happen.
What do you know about my mother?
She was like you. Isn't that why you came to the surface, really? To know why I took him?
Everybody would assume Masvidal was her mother, but we've seen flashbacks that show it's not. Unless they're going to say her memories are altered or something. Because we've seen flashbacks of what her mum actually looks like, but it could be, I guess. Is she like the only girl in the Brotherhood of Steel? Which means she's not a girl. Well, they refer to her as... Well, let me...
Punishment for what I did to myself. I was just scared of going to the wilds. I had no idea they'd blame you for it.
Oh.
That's why you came back, to rescue her.
I'm going back to where she came from.
Good luck with that.
There's nowhere safe, Max. And there's no leaving.
Lucy, let's go.
And that's when she
Let's go, you're captured.
that her husband, the overseer, was hiding things.
Lucy, let's go.
She found this wonderful city that was everything the Vaults had promised.
She is lying.
And when she decided not to return home, he took the children and he burned that city to the ground. Shady Sands.
She's lying.
Shady Sands.
That's how Vault-Tec deals with competition. Just
Competition?
like they did 200 years ago.
They made it all about this weird capitalism thing. But it sounds like he burnt it for personal reasons, not monopoly, capitalism, whatever reasons. Shady Sands. But she made that city somehow 200 years ago.
What you brought me is cold fusion. It's limitless energy. And we can build
She's a murderer.
Our own world. Clean water and medicine and power. Vault-Tec bought my research.
Not
can activate
listen
cold fusion.
to her.
This feels like one of them bits in the game where you'd have to pick your dad or her.
Lucy! Look at me! Look at me!
She played the whole game in her Vault outfit.
My mother. What happened to her?
There we go. This could change everything now.
I think you know.
What do you mean, I think you know? Well, I just kept her like that. The hell? So her nick's about to fall off.
She's lying, Lucy.
So you tell me what's the truth then, Dad?
Give her the code. Give her the code. Give her the code.
So this code is apparently to give everyone all life, water, energy, everything. Magic. It's the magic communist pill. That Vault-Tec decided to blow up the whole world with because they want to compete with it. It's like technically it's already complete, but it's still like halfway through. What's gonna happen? That could have been the ending right there, but that would be too much of a soft, cheap ending, no? Oh no.
Well, it was great meeting you. I actually have to get back home.
You can't go home, Son of Tank. Not with what you've learned.
You're just gonna keep me here?
Just until we're all ready to go to the surface.
That could be hundreds of years.
True. That's why I'd suggest you wait it out in your dad's pod. Unless you want to starve to death, I'd certainly put myself to sleep if I could.
Damn, what an existence. Having consciousness in that little robot body, and then you've got a brain, so you'd still go mental, regardless of not having any body parts. Yeah, he's actually gonna do it. Man, her brother went through his own adventure.
To save our people.
What people? What, blowing up the world?
Woman over there. She's no different than me.
There are no heroes. War never changes. I guess we'll find out how she's no different. I don't know. Apart from the fact that she killed all the Vault members.
But you stopped being your mother when she left home. And she took you into danger.
Comes that Brotherhood of Steel music. Damn.
Seen what it's like up here. Everyone equally afraid, equally miserable, forced to do horrible things in order to survive. I had to make a choice between their violent world and our peaceful one.
New California Republic.
Believe, Lucy, I know. I made the right choice.
They can't stand a chance against all these flipping knights and that. There's no way. I'm gonna have to turn the sound off here. Oh. Ridiculous. Those things are super strong. I know they're pussies in there, so.
factions, endlessly fighting, endlessly at war, then what is the solution but to get rid of the factions? To make the world us.
Isn't that what all the other factions? Isn't that what all the other factions want too, though? You proper like the game, man. You're wiping them out. I fought the whole Brotherhood in the Fallout 4 once. They destroy you quick if you ain't got your own battle armor yourself. The heck?
I bet that outfit makes y'all feel like a big man, don't it? There was a flaw just below the chest plate. I wonder if they fix that in this new model.
Guess not.
I guess not.
Yeah. The fusion core. Those things were rare in the game. Oh, can ghouls see in the dark? They can, can't they? But people that don't know the games wouldn't know that. But they should be able to see in the dark too in their helmets, right? Surely.
Open the door, Lucy. Open the door, let's go.
They've got night vision, I think, under those. At least I think you do in the games. Can't remember. She ain't gonna kill him, is she? Oh, at least hasn't seen the ghoul in ages, is she? Since she left him all the drugs.
Lucy, Lucy! I'm her father. Can you get us out of here?
It was him.
What was him?
Spit it out, girl. I need to play Fallout. Oh, he's gonna have a relation to that. Is he gonna kill her dad? Damn. I need to play New Vegas and see what the whole timeline thing everyone's upset about Shady Sands and everything.
It was him.
Wait, damn it. All that time they're having their little emotional moment. Oh shit. That would kill him, right?
I'm your father, Lucy.
But dad is an op.
You're not gonna hurt me.
She's gonna shoot him right between the eyes. Oh shit.
Feo fuerte y famo. When your daughter said her last name was McLean, Will, I just couldn't believe that it was the McLean.
Oh yeah, I thought that name meant something to him.
Now I've waited over 200 years to ask somebody one question. Where's my fucking family?
I knew the daughter and the wife will still be alive. Probably froze them, innit? He didn't kill him because he wants to know where his family is. Ooh, season 2, looming. He's gonna make a mad faction, isn't he? He probably knows so much shit.
Wake up. Wake up.
That punch, technically, with how strong the power armor is.
Come on.
Just impact. But was the dad completely wrong though? I mean, he blew up Shady Sands. I guess he's no different. War never changes.
War never changes.
Yeah.
But there's always somebody behind the wheel. And that's who I want to talk to. That's where your daddy is headed.
But you let him go.
Well, it's easier to track a stuck pig than to ask it where it's off to.
That's where your daddy's off
Know
to.
I know, but when his tin can soldier friends take this place, and they gonna take this place, they will kill you and everybody here.
Can't leave him. Well, actually, they like him, didn't they? They like Max, so I guess he'll be alright if they leave him there.
Or you could come meet your makers.
Oh, all the board members. It's like the flipping Patriots in Metal Gear Solid. Ooh. Looking forward to season 2. Why would she shoot him? Why? Is she going to ask for his help? Why would she want to do that? She left him alive after he nearly human trafficked. Oh, right, shooting the mom. Okay, should I know? Yeah, why did Masvidal leave her alive? Just to make a point or something? Put her out of her misery, innit? Yeah, I know the whole black guy dies first trope and all that. He's the first main character to die if he dies here. They probably ain't gonna go on that trope. I don't care about that trope because the character's got to die if they've got to die. If it's right for the show. Him protecting her makes sense. I'll find you. Okay, he's not dead. He's just knocked out. I wonder if he's gonna have any altercations. He might become a super mutant or something. Did that other guy? What happened to him? The one that had his foot healed. I thought he was gonna turn into a super mutant.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. It's a little catchphrase. Man, you can't end it there, man. Oh my. That ain't it. Man, it feels like this fight finale is pretty crazy. It feels like I've had loads of finale endings all at once. He just left him there?
Lucy.
Well,
She's gonna think he did it or something. How the hell does she survive? What's that gonna do then? Why do I feel like Rose had a lesbian relationship with this chick? He left her husband and started dating this one. So that's why he's so mad. He blew up the whole of Shady Sands. Oh, they've got electricity.
What do you suppose your Brotherhood would do with infinite power?
Take over the world.
Maybe you can stop them. Maybe you can't.
But
is that their leader?
You killed her.
Dane.
All hail Maximus! There shall be night hereafter!
take it, man. Fuck it. At this point, just take it, Maximus. Oh man, I'm ready for season 2. I'm ready for season 2, fam. That was good. Chamber. Oh. I told you, it feels like they've had about 4 different endings, which is usually a quite epic finale when they do that. I thought he'd be a bit more appreciative of like how, you know, you only human trafficked her, but she still decided to save his life. I see what people are saying. I haven't played all this lighting really reminds me of Fallout New Vegas, like how it's all lit up and everything. The NCR did it and she's the NCR. I see what people are saying. Like it feels like it's leading into New Vegas in a bit. But I haven't played New Vegas, so I don't know the exact lore about that. I'm gonna have to do some research. Apparently some inconsistencies here and there. Oh yeah, what's he gonna be up to? What's that? Is that where the Patriots, I'm gonna call them, live? His wife, maybe. I'm guessing his daughter might be there too. Oh, she's gonna be with the mom, isn't she? We'll probably see that in season 2. Interesting. Any after credits? Well, I ain't copying Marvel. What an excellent show. What a brilliant show, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Dare I say, for me, the greatest video game adaptation ever? It feels like, I mean, I don't know if I have the right to say that because I'm not a huge Fallout fan. I've played Fallout 3, I've played Fallout 4, which took me years to finish because I kept doing, like the ghoul said, well, the golden rule is to just get sidetracked by bullshit, and I did that with Fallout 4 all the time. So I don't know if I'm a true enough fan. I never played New Vegas, like the best one. I've only ever played the beginning bit a little bit. I will play it one day. But yeah, the show was really good, so true to source material, all the little Easter eggs and the references, the stim packs, the sound effects, the music at some point, like when Lucy got to Vault 4, I think, and you could hear the classic theme come in when the flag showed up of I think the NCR flag. I think that's when they played the sound. The weird like 60s futuristic, weird retro futuristic stuff. And Codsworth, I think that was that the Codsworth voice actor in episode 6, I think it was. Like you see the flashback of Walton Goggins' character talking to him. And I don't know if that's the actual voice actor from the games. If it is, that's really cool. I need to look that up. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, and then just the story, the structure, the characters was really well done. All of their arcs are really fully fledged. Like Lucy was so interesting with how she was just wide-eyed, plucky, happy-go-lucky girl from the Vault and she's not even fully a badass yet, I don't think. Yeah, she can. It took her 4 episodes just to be able to kill rad roaches properly, you know. Like in the game, like you're killing rad roaches as soon as you come out that Vault, and I really like her character development. They could have easily gone that route that every other Hollywood production is going through, where they just will make the female character the most badass bitch ever, and she just kills everything without even trying. She owns everybody. All the men are below her. I mean, when she was leaving the Vault, it was a little bit woke with her brother being a bit of a pussy, and even the cousin was like a bit of a pussy, even more so than her little small brother, you know. But even her brother had a huge character growth. Slowly he wanted to figure out what was going on with the vaults, his dad, and all the mysteries that was going on with Vault 33 and 32 and 31. And he had his character growth as well, where he was a pussy and you thought he was just a typical weak man character that they do in these shows, but he had a big growth. Now he's frozen, I guess, but yeah, I liked his growth. That was interesting. Yeah, so Lucy went through so much. She's like literally the Mary Sue antithesis right now. I've seen some people trying to call her Mary Sue just because it's easy to do now, you know, even though you can create female characters in the actual game. But she's not that at all. She's less of a Mary Sue than even Ellen Ripley, which every anti-woke person, including me, always bigs up as the epitome of female character development and storytelling. And the same as, I don't know if she's less of a Mary Sue than Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor, but Ellen Ripley, I think she's less of a Mary Sue than even her, because the shit Lucy goes through in this. She gets her finger cut off, she gets kidnapped, she's trying to be nice to someone, she gets her water stolen, no one even listens to her to give her water back. She's always trying to be nice to people when they think she's stupid. She makes this plan to show how it's good we can all trust each other by putting our hands up and walking past each other. She was proven wrong, and Maximus had to save her. Maximus saved them. She had to be saved multiple times by men as well. Like she really struggled, you know, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air to see a character actually have, a female character actually have some growth rather than just be a badass right away. And that was really good, obviously. But there's so much I could say about Lucy's character. She was really well done. And I've seen a little interview with the actress, where I found out she was actually English in real life, and she was saying that she played the games, she studied the games, she was talking about how important the source material. Let me just play the clip.
Fallout TV show actress Ella Purnell played Fallout games in order to get ready for the show.
Out of the two of you, you were the bigger gamer. You were more into the game than him. Jonah himself, he played a lot of it.
Yeah,
was that a complete waste of time, or did that feel like you were kind of prepping for the show?
It wasn't a waste of time at all. I wanted to get the absolute most out of this experience, and I think you have to deeply, deeply respect the source material, at least for me, and I love to throw myself into all of my research, but this was so fun. There's so much lore and so much passion behind the games and so many details, and it made it even more exciting when I put the Vault suit on or the Pip-Boy for the first time. Like, that moment was not lost on me, what a big deal that was. So no, it wasn't a waste of time.
Well, also, I think the games probably be fun too, right? I mean, you'd hope for that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what people want to see.
That just goes to show what happens when people actually care about the product and stuff. And I know Todd Howard was involved in this, and Jonathan Nolan, and I think his co-director, writer that helped make Westworld, the showrunners. Jonathan Nolan obviously has a lot of talent, just like his brother Christopher Nolan, and you can see it here because it's so well directed, epic scenes, epic music. They did great writing in this. There wasn't no reason to pander, you know. And I mean, there were some little moments here and there you could say it's woke, but if you can't properly define it as woke and not just normal storytelling, then it's probably not woke. So yeah, Walton Goggins' Ghoul was epic. He was the star of the show. He stole every scene, basically. All his flashback story was the most interesting. It's funny because Lucy is kind of billed as the main character, but I feel like Walton Goggins feels a lot more like the main character. He really does, you know, and it's really good. And Maximus is you kind of really rooted for him. Like, he has some moments where he's a little bit annoying, but he's just naive and he doesn't even know what sex is, you know, all this kind of stuff, and not properly anyway. And it was really kind of cathartic watching him be this shitty squire and then take over Michael Rappaport's douchebag character, which was a hilarious scene, and get the power armor for the first time. If you've played the games, you know what the power armor is like. It's really fun watching him get that and messing around with it and going to save Lucy in the city and fighting Walton Goggins' Ghoul and all. It was all really good, man. So well done. And yeah, I think I like this better than The Last of Us TV show, because yeah, so that show was more dramatic and maybe more serious, but I can't go over the lame casting for it. Both Ellie and Joel, those are the two main people you got to get right out of everyone, and you mess them up, you know, and all these race swaps for no reason. I don't like that. This didn't have that issue because they're all original characters. There's no race swaps here because they're original, so I don't have an issue with that, you know. And so I had an issue with that in Last of Us. I'm sorry, but yeah, you can say how great it is, whatever, but it's not you're not trying to replicate the game. You're just doing you're doing the game, but with everyone looking different. Why? I don't know. Anyway, let me not get into that. And Mario was obviously really good. Like, I gave that movie like a 9 out of 10, but the only thing missing from Mario was, like, it could have had a little bit, I know it's a kid's thing a little bit, but it could have had a little bit of a deeper story. It was a little bit too simplified and too easy and too quick in that movie. So this is why, for me, Fallout was the most fun, entertaining, and most importantly for me, true to the source material, at least in aesthetics, you know? And maybe mostly story. I know some true fans have issues with some details of the story, but I don't know that well, so I don't know. Maybe once I play New Vegas, I'll have my own issues. So yeah, I don't know what else I can say about it other than this was really good. I'll give it a lot of people gave it a 7. Maybe I feel like giving it, if I gave Mario a 9, maybe I need to start lowering my ratings, but I really enjoyed it, and I thought, and I love everything they did with it. And maybe I've been so abused by Hollywood from having good stuff like this for so long that maybe this is really maybe this is actually supposed to be more mediocre, but I'm putting it so high because I've had so much crap from Hollywood, and seeing something so true to the source material like this is rare. But anyway, yeah, that's my review and my season review and my reaction to the final episode. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these. I can't do full season reactions anymore without an editor, but I can do it like this. This is the best I can do. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll see you again soon. Peace.